Well, so there you are. You're working in an accountant's office, and
Yep.
you don't like it.
No, just 9 to 5 didn't suit me.
So what tempted you away?
I think I'd always been sort of fascinated with the more sort of like taboo lifestyle, sort of what goes on in strip clubs, what goes on, but you know, that sort of thing.
Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, and it was something that sort of like evolved for me to doing the domination in my home.
So you did, yeah, well, that's a big leap, isn't
Yeah,
it, from working
it
in an
is,
accountant's
yeah.
office to being a dominatrix
Yeah.
in your own home, which we'll come on to in a minute. So what happened in between? You did some modelling, I think.
I did
didn't
like
you?
a bit of modelling, and I found that just didn't really suit me very well, and I found I was sort of more dominant than a submissive person, and wasn't very good at being told what to do by people.
So you like to do the telling?
But I like to
Yeah.
do the telling,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's the way she is in day-to-day life.
Yes.
Yeah, very much so.
Very argumentative.
I know the feeling, mate. I know that. But what I don't know the feeling about, and what I really don't get, is why men want to be hurt. Why they want these things to happen to them. I just bewilders me.
It's like a release thing. I would like to explain it like women go to the salon to relax, have their hair done, get their nails done. Some men, because I see a little businessman, and their way of relaxing is being stood on, being sat on, having their bottom spanked or
taking all the
something like
control
that.
away from them.
Yeah, having control taken away from them if they've got a high-powered
I know
job.
it's not your thing. Of course it's not your thing, but for some it is. And
So-
they're saying it's...
You're so broad-minded, you
I am
are.
broad-minded. I am broad-minded. I'm just interested that you do it at home, because I would have thought, you know, home is somewhere you shut the door and it's your place, and this has become a place where you do all these things to these men. How do you feel about that, Mark?
Well, it's definitely not in the bedroom.
No.
we make sure that's taken off.
Yeah, but you're going into the TV to watch the match later with a pizza and a beer and whatever, and some old geezer's been lying on the floor covered in baby oil, being spanked.
Well, it does take a while to
I think what we do is we
fix it.
separate it. It's very separate work. It's different mindsets we have. So that is workspace during the day, and that is our time to relax at night.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see clients until late hours of the evening. I have a cut-off point, and then I say, no, that's enough. And
Now, you say clients, there might be some people watching, because you charge for this, that say, well, it's a form of prostitution, isn't it? You say you don't have sex with
no,
these
I
men.
don't. I've never had sex with any of my clients, and I would never have sex with any of my clients. There's a very fine line between escorting and domination, and I think some people do cross the line, but I would never, ever cross the line with that.
And how do you have to be taught to be a dominatrix? Because you could seriously injure somebody, couldn't you, if you're standing on them in stilettos?
There is a certain act, especially with canes and floggers. There's a position you need.
When I
with the sex
first
devices.
started off, I do a couple of sessions with a mistress, and she sort of showed me the ropes. So obviously there is like certain protocols to doing these things, because obviously, you know, if you're sitting on someone's face, you don't want to asphyxiate someone.
No, quite. No, you don't. Thought of that.
You're still as broad-minded as you were 5 minutes ago.
What do you get out of it,
Apart
apart from money?
Honey.
I just enjoy being in control, really.
Okay, but say I was your next-door neighbour, I would be the sort of victor, I'd be twitching at the curtains, wouldn't I?
You would?
Yeah, I don't-
Well, there must be a lot of
what-
men going in and out of your
what do the
house,
neighbours
so
think of this?
Do they know this is what you do?
I mean, I don't talk to my neighbours in general. Nobody has ever approached me and said, oh, why do you have that many people going in and out your house?
It's not like you have a huge queue of men coming
No,
in. It's not like we have like a dozen, even half a dozen clients in one day. It's not that busy.
And then, Mark, you're there in the house, so you're in another room. Well, why?
What are you doing in that
Are you
other room,
protecting
incidentally?
her?
I do mostly work.
What do you work at?
It's mostly to do. I'm trying to put my modelling career out there, so it's mostly self-promotion I'm doing, or
So
just
you're working
scanning
on a computer or
Yes,
something, right?
yeah.
And do you not hear all these groans and creaks and...
It's mostly yelling.
It's mostly what?
Yelling.
Yelling.
Yelling. Well,
Say it's her yelling. Say it's...
I would know.
Yeah.
But there's only ever been one incident, and
So you don't worry for her safety?
I do worry for her safety.
Well,
that is the reason why I'm so near.
what I normally do is I can sort of vet people over the phone, what they sound like. If they sound quite aggressive over the phone to me, I won't generally see them. Or if they sound like they don't know what they want or they're doing, then I don't see them either. So I'm quite careful who I book.
And what sort of men? would come and see you? Is it all ages, all walks of life?
I see, it's normally businessmen. I have seen doctors, I have seen lawyers, so that is quite stereotypical, obviously.
And do their wives and partners know that they have these
I have
desires?
had some that their wives and partners have known about it, but the majority don't.
So how do you view what you do? How
Well,
would you
Because
describe
I'm
it?
obviously not offering a sexual service, I think there's a big difference
Well,
between
it's not a
it.
sexual service. It's a sexual service for them.
For them, yes, but obviously I'm not being intimate with them, which is, you know, a big difference. If
So you just stand in your underwear and in
no,
front
I don't
of...
even wear underwear.
Oh, do you,
No, I'm fully clothed.
Oh,
Do you
fully-
wear the leather outfits?
Or
and
I
things
would
that-
wear, you know, like a dress or leggings or something, or that sort
Yeah,
of
is that fully
outfit.
clothed there? Is that,
Yes,
that's
well,
sort of fully
well,
clothed?
that's fully clothed.
Okay.
So it's all kind of according to the man's fetish.
Yes,
you would
according to
dress
what they would like, yeah.
accordingly.
Do you not find it creepy, Mark?
I've seen a few of your clients
I think you
before.
found it creepy when I've had clients that are quite needy on me
Yes.
and want to sort of have a
Because
relationship
there are
outside
times where
sessions.
you're just constantly on the phone, texting between clients, and
And do you step in at that stage?
it has been a few times where I have stepped in and said, that's enough, turn it off. But I think it's like any other work, really.
What about your... Well, it's very different to a lot of other
Well,
work.
I mean, constant contact with them.
Constant contact. What about your family? Do they know what you do? Do they approve of what you do?
My mum knows, but she doesn't approve.